Hi YouTubers, it's just me. I'm Lynette and welcome down to Lanita's Way. I'm just getting off work. About to head and get these kids of mine. Say hi everyone! Hello! Say hello! Hi! We just got the boys, now we're heading home to my baby girl. Yep. You see the black thing, black spot that my daughter did on my see. Love being a mom. This way. I said walk this way. We're gonna walk that way. Uh, uh, uh. Say hello, everybody. And say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Say bye. Are y'all paying attention? You gonna tell everybody bye-bye? Say bye, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye. We're gonna see you later. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining me down here at Lanita's Way. This moment, I want to talk with you all about feeling guilty when you're asking for help. May it be a significant other, you may have family members, your kids, the older siblings. Sometimes we moms, we get depleted. I know for myself, when I'm getting off of work, I'm coming home, maybe cleaning, cooking, and just anything that I can do to entertain these kids. Doing homework with the older child, my daughter, and I don't ever have any time for myself. So the question is, when it's time for me or time for that moment of truth where I actually need some help, why do I feel ashamed or even embarrassed to ask for it? Sometimes my bank account does not agree with me. So, sometimes I need additional, funds to kind of help me uh, provide. I know right now I am, trying to get a promotion at work, so I'm working hard on that. But even in the midst of that, it's just, feeling that downward hill and just feeling like I just can't do it. So I guess, why do we feel that way? Um, One of the things that I think is just the fact that of the pedestal that we're held onto. I think that we are looked as strong beings. I mean, we are strong. I mean, we're women, right? But we're mothers, and I guess to especially men, they feel that we can just do everything, like we're superwoman, but not understanding that my body is tired. Okay, I don't know how much energy you think I have, but I don't have that much energy, and I just want to be able to sit down and prop my feet up and relax. I don't know how many women out there has a guy or a husband that allows them to prop their feet up and say, "Hey, baby, I'm going to cook for you, and let's do this, and I'm going to go ahead and get the kids together and do all this extra great stuff." Now, that is awesome. If you have that, by all means, you deserve a hand clap and you deserve a cheer. Now, for the rest of us, yeah, I don't think we're so lucky. I love my man and I love him dearly, but gracious Lord, he swears up and down that, it's going to be his turn when he gets older. I'm like, that's bull. Okay. I'm still going to be doing the exact same thing. I would love to be able to sit on a couch and just, hug and kiss my kids and not do anything, while I'm over here wrestling around trying to get stuff straight and done. So, just want to let you know and just encourage you that you're not alone. It's all of us. We're going practically through the same thing. Sometimes you feel like you're going crazy. You know, but don't feel that way. And I know sometimes it's easier said than done. But try not to feel that way. Just remember that asking for help does not necessarily mean that you're failing. You're human. You have a right to be able to sit down. You have a right to, chill for a moment. Give the kids some blocks or some toys to sit down in front of you, while you check out for a second. Put on Elmo. Elmo seems to work for me. Other things that you can do is put on Teletubbies is another character. But what I also like to do, sometimes I will allow them to eat their dinner in front of the TV. I know a lot of families may not do that, but believe it or not, it helps for me because while they're watching TV and while they're eating, I can kind of sit down and just say, whew, I can breathe, okay? Um, I may not even eat right away because sometimes I'm too busy using that time to do other things, but honestly you can just use that time to settle yourself down while they're quiet, read a book, like I said, check out a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I want to encourage you all to kind of I guess go back to my self-care video and look at some of the things that you can do, and you, like I said, you can use that time for your downtime, but please don't feel guilty. That's one of the things that I'm trying my best not to feel as well, especially when I need assistance with funds. um I don't really feel too guilty when it comes to like household. um I think with me, it's not necessarily that I feel guilty. I think I just feel like I am not an octopus. And I realize that, I have to kind of require some people to do some things. My daughter, I will have to require her to, pitch in some more with the dishes or just any additional household chores. Yeah, granted, she's not going to probably do it the way I would probably do it, but hey, I'd rather, rinse it off or wash it off a little bit after she's done, done the dishes. I mean, but the fact is that she's doing it. She's old enough to do and to contribute to the household. Amari likes to help out with Elijah. They keep each other company. You know, um, he doesn't really do too much because he doesn't really know how to, but some odd reason it feels like he picks up a broom more than anybody else does, but just don't feel guilty. Don't. The thing is, I guess my main reason for saying is because I've been a victim of the guilt as well. And I just want you, as well as me telling myself, that everybody needs help. I mean, honestly, the only way is up. Sometimes we do climb down and we bounce down to the ground. But guess what? We're going to come right back up. I tell myself now that, even if there are funds that are needed, I'm going to pay you back, whether it's through, I'll work for it, even if it's me saying, hey, taxes or just anything that I can do to help contribute until I can make payment again. I know it's sad, but the point is that I'm not no longer gonna feel shameful. I'm no longer gonna feel guilty because everyone has their story. Everyone has something about them that they are like I said, are shameful of. We're not perfect. We're not created to be perfect. So let's go over some ways to help us not feel so guilty. Because there's going to be times where we're going to need to ask. And honestly, for those who love you, honestly, they won't mind. they won't mind. And you may have some people who insist, honestly, because they want to make you feel better and they see what you're going through. Okay. But here's one. Pretty much the first thing is stop self-punishing yourself. What you're doing is not a crime, sweetie. We all go through it. We all have done it. I mean, think back when you were in college or in school, you needed that assistance to help you get through, whether it's for food, just anything, money. Some of your college students weren't even working and you needed that help, whether it's from your parents, friends, or family. So, honestly, helping or needing the help to help feed your family, honestly, I feel like it's a good thing. The fact that you have people in your corner that are there, because I work for social services, you don't always have people who have that. I see it every single day. And so you have to be thankful that you have people in your corner that's willing to assist you. So instead of thinking of it as a was it half glass empty, think of it half full. Look at how much you do have. All right. You also have to realize that parenting is not a one person job, okay? You may have a partner that you rely on, or friends or family that you solely rely on, but it's not supposed to be solely on one person. You've heard of it takes a village to raise a child. Also, refuse to allow other women to make you feel like you're doing it wrong. Um, Honestly, it's their opinion. Um, your significant other, it's his opinion, okay? Um, it's no perfect way of doing things, because too many people always have something to say about others and they put others down. But honestly, until that person is in your shoes and does the things that you do on a daily basis, they can just sit down. So again, asking for help does not mean that you're that you're failing, okay? So I encourage you all to continue to keep striving. Thank you so much for joining